Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today, once again, we are bringing you a brand new set of tactics that I've been trying out in FUT Champs, in my qualifiers, and in Elite Division in Rivals. So far, they're undefeated, 9 games. I've gone on a big winning streak. Rob's joining me. Say hello, Robbie.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I'm excited for these, Jack. Yeah. You changed up your tactics quite a lot, aren't you, recently?
I am, and simply because of the fact that the meta is ever changing, and it's always very good to have a few tactics up your sleeve. Not just one, not just two, or 3 or 4. You know, you need to have those game plans ready. But Rob, I think this is going to take your interest quite a bit because it's 4-1-2-on-2 tactics, Robbie.
Ooh, let's go. My favourite formation.
As you can see, Robbie, I've got 4 attackers.
Intriguing, yeah. So attacking centre mid in Cantona, I'm guessing?
No.
Okay.
That's where you're wrong. So anyway, we'll get straight into the tactics. We're not going to mess about here. We're going to be on, you know, it doesn't really matter. But as you can see, I've got a 3-5-2 constant pressure, a 4-1-2-on-2, which is my main one, and then I've got a 4-4-2 kind of like a balanced one, and then a bit more of a defensive one.
Right, okay.
It pays to have different tactics set up.
Yeah.
This was my 4-2-2 one just there, but I've kind of been trying out a few different ones, trying to find what works best for me. And at the minute, I love this formation, honestly. 4-1-2-on-2 is always my favourite, but there's just something about these tactics. They are kind of... There's been a lot of rumours. You know, I've been trolling the internet, trolling Reddit, trolling TikTok. Stokes, the pro, is using some sort of variation of these tactics. So I've kind of put my spin on them.
Right, okay.
And hopefully, you know, you guys enjoy them. And, you know, credit to Stokes for playing the 4-1-2-on-2 in a pro scene, which you don't see often, Rob.
No, you don't, no.
I don't know why, but I'm starting off. This is my creation. I've gone for 35 width because you're in a 4-1-2-on-2. I want my men compact. I want them near to each other. I don't want the big gaping holes that you might see on the internet somewhere.
What do you mean by that? Yeah.
I want my men right next to each other. I want them to do the business.
You want men with tight holes.
I do, incredibly tight holes,
Right.
so much so that, you know, that they could touch the men next to them and help them. But depth, I've gone for 70. I'm back to high depth.
Yeah. Big fan of high depth.
Yeah, I think if you've got fast enough defenders, you can get away with it. I think especially with the setup that I've got, this will make a bit more sense. I've got my tactics on my phone. That's why I'm looking down, just because I'm not that good at remembering. Build up play, fast build up. I really have come to like this with fullbacks. Because your fullbacks naturally push up quite a lot when you're using this tactic.
Yeah.
I don't know what you feel about attacking fullbacks, Rob. Are you scared of them?
I like them occasionally. Yeah, they do add the different element to the attack that a lot of people aren't ready for, I think.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think
a lot of people don't know how to defend it.
People are worried, you know, when you get that, even just that one extra man, that overload, people are like, oh shit, he's attacking with his fullbacks. It's a scary thing to come up against, I think.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And with fast build-up, they only seem to do it when it suits them, in a good way, that is. You know, I've got them on stay back, but chance creation, I've got on direct passing. I think these tactics just really lend themselves to me. Yeah. In just no nonsense, kind of just getting up the pitch, attacking. I think it also lends well to people that can play possession. You know, if you can play around the opposition's box. Yeah. These will do really well for you. Width, I've gone for 60. It's quite a narrow formation, obviously.
Yeah, nice and wide in the attack, though.
Yeah, you want a bit of width in the players going forward for you. Yeah. Players in the box is 5. Pretty kind of standard, really, I suppose. Well, I suppose it's quite attacking in terms of 4-1-2.
But it's quite a lot, yeah.
But for me, it doesn't really make any sense because you never have 5 players in the box. Do you know what I mean? You've just got 5 players kind of in an attacking position, and then you've got your CDM that kind of drops back a bit more and screens your centre backs. Corners and free kicks I have on 1 now. I've been counted too many times.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
That's really annoying me. So formations, this is where you might see you know, something that you might be a bit surprised by, as I got the itchiest ear in the world. So your defense is pretty standard. You want obviously just fast players that are solid. CDM, Fofana is the perfect type of player for this role. I think any type of destroyer centre mid, CDM, they don't have to be particularly good on the ball. They don't really have to be good at creating anything. You want them simply to break up the play, and be able to dish out the ball to other centre mids. So your left one, you want as kind of a box to box like Renato. I've got Renato here. Yes, he's cheap. All right. I've got a temporary team until the new promo comes out. I'm hoping to replace him with a new Valverde that comes out. I've got a few coins waiting for him. And then your other centre mid is going to be kind of like a wide creator.
Okay.
And also in the defence, Robbie. Now, this is where it gets a bit spicy.
Right.
This man here is a right mid in defence.
Okay.
You sound doubtful.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Yeah. So he's going to play right mid, so he wants something that's quite quick as well. Di Maria, to be honest with you, I'm going to replace Di Maria with Vinicius when he comes out.
Yeah.
But any sort of fast player that's like decent, got okay passing, and can score a goal for you.
Yeah. So they don't need to have particularly high defending.
No, not at all. I'd say like a Gelson, in fact, actually would be a perfect player for this player position because he does have a bit of defending, doesn't he? He's not.
He does, yeah.
Oh, no lucky at that. Cam, this is gonna be your left mid in defense, and you want obviously that's in defense, but going forward, you're gonna play this kind of like this natural shape. So you want somebody that's good, like Messi for me. I picked him up kind of on a whim almost.
Yeah.
I've not used him for a bit, and I forgot how much I enjoyed him.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's quality as well, up and down the wing when you transition from defense to attack.
Yep.
Great player. So yeah, these two are kind of, you don't need to worry about having like special, like certain players who've got 70 defending or 90 pace or something. You want players that good players, good high quality players that you spent a bit of a few coins on, but don't stress it too much. They are just you wide players when you're defending, and then your strikers. Obviously, you want a 5-star wiki there and a strong striker because a striker's a striker. There's not much to say really about those two, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So instructions now. This is where it all gets a little bit interesting.
Yes, it seems interesting.
So I'll start from the back, simply because it's the most boring ones. Fullbacks, stay back while attacking. Are you shocked, Robbie?
No, I'm not really. It seems like the go-to. I mean, we've said we like attacking fullbacks occasionally, but without that on, they just go a bit too mental, don't they? I think
with fast build-up and direct passing, they do seem to.
Naturally
I'd always do this. I always point at the screen. I always forget that people can't see it. They do kind of drift up anyway.
Yeah.
Not too much, but just so you've kind of got another option. When you're with those wide centre mids.
Yeah.
You've got an option that if you're cutting inside, they'll simply drift out a bit more. You've got something.
Right.
You've got another option.
Yeah.
CDM, nothing too spicy. Cut passing lanes. Stay back while attacking, and you want him on cover centre. Cover centre is quite important, so make sure you have that on.
Okay.
And then your left centre mid. So you want this guy to be, like a KDB, a Bruno, Renato, Goretzka, maybe not Goretzka. Llorente. They'd all do the job, but if you're looking at kind of the higher tier of budgets, you want someone that can attack, like a KDB not shapeshifter, bloody hell, signature. New promo out.
Yeah.
Signature signing would be perfect here. So you want him on getting into the box for crosses and cover centre once again.
Okay.
Cover centre is very important. Okay, now Robbie, it gets spicy. Right centre mid. You're gonna have on get into the box for crosses.
Yep.
And that's it.
You
need them to be on cover wing. Because that's what forces them to shift out to the wing when you're defending. When the opposition's got the ball.
Yeah.
And if they're, even if they're playing quite quickly, your players do quickly drop into position, which I really like about this formation. I think 4-2-2 for me. The reason I moved away from it at the start of the game was that I found defending against the wider players quite difficult. Especially if they're good within a wide formation and they could move you about a bit. So with this setup, it does naturally kind of like negate that to some extent.
Right, okay, yeah.
So you want both of these on getting to the box, of course. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be in the box all the time.
Yeah.
It means they're going to be just a bit more forward thinking. You know,
they get forward.
Yeah. But yeah, cover wing is an absolute necessity. Your cam, is actually on comeback on defense.
Right. Okay.
It's something that you wouldn't always think. You know, lots of people have to stay forward on 4-1-2.
Stay forward on my cam. Yeah.
Not for me, no, my friend. Comeback on defense is huge. It's really useful because that's what makes them drop into the left mid.
Yeah.
Ideally, I'd have someone maybe a little bit quicker than Messi.
Right. Okay.
But he's, he definitely cuts the cheese when it comes to attacking. Your two strikers, you're not going to change anything on them.
Mm-hmm.
I am just going to check on my other one that I didn't forget any position or any instructions. But basically, it's a 4-1-2-1-2 in attack and a 4-4-2 in defense, which I think is perhaps the best. So just them on normal. Yeah, come back on and then get into the box and cover wing. So these are the two instructions that make the huge difference that you'll notice when you do try this formation out in game. And these tactics. I think, Robbie, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I think this is the new meta.
Right. Okay. Yeah, having like a free-flowing formation for a defensive attack.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see some more control over it next year, maybe in the new FIFA. Because a lot of teams play different formations out of possession.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice to have that freedom in FIFA a bit more so, rather than kind of like abusing player instructions.
Yeah.
But Rob, this 9 games unbeaten. I won them all as well, so it's impressive, not even. It's just, and that's so I won all my qualifiers. Obviously, gave away a win at the end. I'm not some sort of horrible creature.
Yeah.
And then I won one in rivals, and I actually drew one in rivals, but it's really impressed me so far. I've come up against a few good players.
Mm-hmm.
You want your fullbacks, by the way, to be as fast as possible and to be pretty good on the ball.
Right.
I've got Hamari Traore, who's he's not ideal, but he's actually decent-ish dribbling. I just got him untradeable, so I thought I'd use him. And Cornet, by the way, is one of the most underrated left backs in the game.
Yeah,
he's really good.
Really good player.
Look at his dribbling stats, like 82, but he's got 91 agility and 86 balance. He is the kind of perfect player that you want in this position, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's the tactics. I think you'll enjoy these a lot, Rob, because it allows you to feel a bit more attack. Kind of just a bit more fluid in the attack. I find myself sometimes getting a bit stale. If you've got 2 box-to-boxers.
Yeah.
Whereas having that extra creative presence, especially with Di Maria, I really like Di Maria. And having him there, it does help quite a lot.
Yeah, it gives the defence a bit more to think about, doesn't it?
It does, because, when you see Di Maria or a Vinicius or a Gelson or whatever overlapping rather than like a Renato or something, for example, they're going to think, shit, I need to cover that, man. He's got a shot on him. He's rapid,
Absolutely.
It's all about overloads, I think, this year, and then waiting for the right pass to arise. But that's been the tactics. I think that's the new meta, Rob. Is there any questions you've got for me?
Do your fullbacks get involved in goals or anything, or do they just sort of like more of a build-up type?
I'd say they're more of a build-up. As you can see, I didn't get any. I've got 1 assist with Cornet in 13 games, which isn't, pretty terrible. Well, is it terrible? I don't know. I don't really expect. As you can see, Theo's only got 6 in 293. So I'm not one of those guys that really gets the fullbacks involved, but it is more of just a passing option. Like I said earlier, just for when your centre mid's dropping a little bit, and you've got them kind of like going beyond, just so you've got that width. It's a really nice set of tactics. I'm really, really happy with it. I can't see myself changing from them for a hot minute or two. Especially because you get like those 4 attackers, so it makes team building quite entertaining. And there's a lot more good attackers than there is good midfielders.
Absolutely,
good. So, but yeah, that's the tactics. But once again, I want to stress, other tactics videos that we've done, they're still good, I'm sure. The 4-2-2 especially, that we only did last week. it's all about having a few different go-tos.
Yeah, you need options, don't you? If you can't break someone down in one formation, you know, you're struggling, switch it up. You never know what they're going to struggle to defend against, and having those different tactics, it's not going to hinder you in any way. It's only going to help. So,
Absolutely, Rob. But anyway, if you guys have liked this video, if you like the tactics videos, let us know down below in the comments. Let us know what formation you're running. I know 4-2-2 is a popular one out there at the minute, but yeah, drop a like down below. It helps us so much getting the video to a new audience. Make sure you drop a subscription down below, please. Ding the notification bell to be alerted of every single new upload that we bring out. But until next time, I've been Jack.
I've been Robbie.
And we've been Backstage Gaming. We'll see you in the next one.
See you later.